Hey, if you're watching the replay of this previous live stream, make sure you check the description down below for timestamps so you can navigate around to the sections and the information that you want to see. Your time is valuable. I don't want to waste it, so make sure you guys check out the timestamps or chapters, whatever you want to call them, down in the description. But if you're here for the live stream, and actually if you're watching the replay as well, if you want to watch the whole thing, you'd be doing me a solid. But in the meantime, let's get this started, shall we? If I can find the button, there it is. Hey, make sure you guys check out our channel partner, Supps. Go to gamersupps.gg and use code ZACH for 10% off. Keto-friendly, zero-cal, nootropics, antioxidants, zero sugar. I drink it to keep myself energized, to keep myself going. Check them out, gamersupps.gg. Use code ZACH. I know some of you are doing it. Keep on doing it. I love it. Let's get started. And after this, I'm running out of breath. Oh no, I didn't put the right overlay on. Oh, where is it? That's not it. Where's the button? Where'd the button go? There it is. Hey, we know what we're doing around here. Oh my goodness. Lance Singer in the chat says, "Go Leafs, go." Lance, we'll let that one go for now. You know, it's okay. It's not so much a Leaf fan. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Welcome to Zach Talks Tech. It's Monday, February 8th. Do you know where your children are at 2021? And don't ban Lance. Lance and I go way back. Lance a good guy. He's a good guy. We actually used to work together. A little old place called Cesium. Good times. Miss those people. All right, people. We're here tonight to talk about this little ditty right here. This is where camera 2 is tonight, right there. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. You guys know I got it here. I got a Latercase on this. I'm going to be doing a review on this for you guys. And kind of a first impressions clip coming out later on this week from last week's stream. But for now, you know, we're rocking it on there. This is the purple and gold, or the Phantom Violet as they call it. Check out how fast this fingerprint sensor is. Boom. Just like that. Barely even had to touch it. Let me just lock that again, right? Right? And then boom. Boom. As they say. I was watching, what's that movie called? Training Day the other day. Yeah. Boom. Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke. Good movie. How is everybody this evening? Let's see who's in the chat. Let's do our hellos, and then we'll get into Juan Bagnell mentioned me today. Hope it was in a good way. Juan and I were talking. You'll have to give me some context there. Have your cat in the video like Flossie, white shoes. Well, you know, there's only one Flossie. If Loki shows up, if my cat Loki shows up, then we'll have Loki in the shot here. Why is this so slow? There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. There we go. We want a faster transition. There we go. Gino says, "What's up?" Snowman Can, how you doing? Hope the music and the tunes are all good for you guys. Let me just adjust the levels here. I'm just gonna have a quick listen. Yeah, everything's good. All right, awesome. Who else we got here? We got Jeff Hale. And of course, we got Don Coven down here. Now, we're also on Facebook tonight, folks. And as usual, we're on YouTube. And we're also on Twitter for now, until Twitter shuts down their thing. You know what I forgot to do? I always forget to do this. They're the sponsor of the stream, and I always forget to mention the sponsor of the stream. I'm not very good at the sponsor thing, but hey, we got to give a quick shout out to StreamYard, the official streaming sponsor for Zach Talks Tech for 2021 and beyond, hopefully. As long as I get these ad spots done properly. You can stream just like I do. You can be a cool streamer like me. All you gotta do is pick a microphone, pick a camera, and away you go. StreamYard's free to use. You can stream to multiple locations. Like I said, we're on YouTube tonight primarily. We're on Facebook for all the Facebook people. I'm not sure how many Facebook people there are, but we'll see how many Facebook chats we get. We'll see. I'll highlight them. And we're also on Twitter, like I said. But you can do multiple places. You can do like LinkedIn with all those LinkedIn people. Lance Singer is one of those LinkedIn people. You could do all sorts of things. You can do Twitch, all sorts of places. But we're doing YouTube, Twitter, through Periscope, and Facebook tonight, just for a little bit changed. So thank you to StreamYard. If you guys want to check them out, link is down below. It supports the channel. Big thanks to them again for sponsoring us here in glorious 1080p. At least, hold on. Did I put this in 1080p tonight? Yes, it is in 1080p. Oh man, little rusty after not doing a stream for a few days. Man, it's interesting. Who else we got here? We got Jamie Brennan. Excited to get my red S21 tomorrow. Now, Jamie, are you getting the regular or the Plus or the Ultra? You got to specify. I'm assuming you're getting just the regular 21 because it's the most affordable. It has all the great features. I mean, I ultimately went with the Plus because of the size. I just wanted the bigger size. That's the only reason. I was originally gonna go with the regular one. If you're following how the story has been going here, I was originally gonna go with the regular, but I went with the bigger size. That's it. And they're the exact same phone, the 21 and 21 Plus, the exact same phone except for physical size. And of course, with physical size comes bigger battery, bigger screen, right? So Bob Grimes, being a smart guy. Also sponsored by Jones Tech Reviews and Foot Massage.
All right.
I'll give you one of those, Bob. I don't normally press those buttons unless certain things happen. Cool. He hit the like yet button. Yeah, if you're here and you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. It helps out. Hashtag Zach Solid. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little rusty here today. Go Leafs, go. No. And like I said, be nice to Lance. All right, we're catching up on the chat here. The reason I was reading it because I could see the real-time chat, and the chat here for StreamYard is a little bit delayed sometimes. A little bit delayed. We got Nicholas. Hello. One Tech Mine. How you doing? So there we go. So Jamie says, sorry, I should have said the plus for the bigger battery and should resist, and I couldn't resist the red color when it came in. Yeah, you know, when I was looking at all the different colors, Jamie, I was like, that red. I mean, anytime I could get like a color combination thing, right? But I ultimately went with where is it? The Phantom Purple, Phantom Violet, they call it. Let me just switch over to camera number 2 here, and I'll show you guys the Phantom Purple with the gold there. As you guys know, we've named this phone Purple Rain. Yes, Purple Rain right there in the house. We love it. Back to camera number 1. Boom. Beauty. What a beauty, right? So, how was everybody's weekend? Let me know in the chat if you're drinking a tasty beverage tonight and what that beverage might be. And then we will get into the meat and potatoes, as they call it. Now, for me, you guys know, drinking a little gamer Supps. You guys saw the thing there. I like it because it's 0 sugar, 0 cal. And it dissolves. Unlike some companies out there. Good stuff. I suppose, Don Coven, I suppose being a Leafs fan has his own special kind of punishment. Now, here's the thing, Don. Actually, Lance, you should know this if you're still here. Lance, Don is a Canucks fan, so you and him both have, like, confusing brains. So, it is what it is. RC Cola for Bob Grimes. Man, I don't think you're drinking an RC, really? That's old school. Hi from Hong Kong. We got Andy Wong coming in there. Coming in hot. How you doing? Jamie says, the Ripple's a good choice, too. It also has a good cocktail. Ah, there we go. Retailer Tech, how you doing? Is that Rich Singer exposed? I don't know. Gino says, chill weekend even with the big game happening. Caught the commercials and trailers. Halftime was meh. See now it's going to be on tonight. We got a Leafs fan and we got a Canucks fan, and I'm a Flames fan. And all the Americans are going, what? In the chat tonight. So you guys are going to see the pinnacle of Canadian fighting online here. No, my team's better, and sorry. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. But I'm glad you're all here. Gino says, I think my favorite commercial from the big game was the Tide one with George's face. You know what, dude? Compared to other years, I don't know, maybe because I was busy all day, I didn't catch any Super Bowl commercials except for a couple movie things. Right? Like I saw like the new trailer, like I guess there's additional footage for Godzilla versus King Kong. Man, I can't wait for that to come out. I'm totally going to rent that. Like I know it's going to be theaters only and like rental, like $30 or whatever. I'm totally getting that because I just monster movies. I grew up on that stuff, and I remember the original King Kong versus Godzilla movie back in the 60s or whatever, 70s, whatever it was. The terrible one where they're all like in the suits. But the trailer for this movie looks so amazing. I mean, King Kong just like in the face, and it's just like it just looks so crazy. It's just what we need right now, right? It just looks amazing. So over here we got camera number 4. Now, as you guys know, there's no camera number 3. We're still working on getting a camera 3 here. Okay, but we got camera number 2. Yeah, we got a camera number 1. Camera number 4. Carl Alpapro says, now if you could guess by the name, I'm getting the iPhone 11 Pro because the battery life on my 10R isn't good at all the time for me. It's a good upgrade. You know what, dude? So camera number 2 here, this camera right here, boom. This is actually an iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I still get, like, look how quick that, this is on auto. Like, look how quick that is. Boom. All right. Boom. So camera 2 is actually an iPhone 11 Pro Max. You guys can actually see it here from camera number 4. It's right here. You see I got the little dongle coming out for the HDMI. I mean, I still get 2.5 days battery on mine. Seriously, dude. Like, it's amazing. You guys know I'm a 50-50 iPhone Android person, but I like to focus on Android here in the channel. So, but good choice, man. I mean, the price is right, too. If you can find an 11 Pro new, go for it, because not even Apple only lists the regular 11 on their website. You'll probably have to go through I'm assuming you're going to go through a carrier, like a dealer. So, good choice, man. Don't even, Lance. No, I'm not going to sing. Nobody wants to hear me sing. Yeah, dude. Kong versus Godzilla. Or Godzilla versus Kong. See, here's the thing. Back in the day when that movie originally came out, like the 60s, 70s version there, depending on which monster's name was first, that was going to be the winner of the fight. So if you saw it in America, like in North America, it was called King Kong versus Godzilla. If you saw it overseas, specifically Japan or China, it was called Godzilla versus King Kong. And you know which monster was going to win. However, I have a theory about this movie based on some stills and things I've kind of plucked from it, but I'm not going to talk about it here because I don't want to potentially spoil anything if I am correct. Again, it's a theory. We are not a Godzilla channel here. As much as Godzilla is awesome, we should be a Godzilla channel. Should be a Godzilla channel? Should we do that? Should we do that? He's nodding yes. Okay. In case you guys don't know, I have a new helper over here. But we'll introduce him in a future show. I have some help here, finally, so on the show. Really? Yeah, no, I think so too. Okay, all right. Anyway, Stompin' Tom. Yeah, the fighting in the total, it was total misdirection. It totally is. Did you pull the trigger on the ZV-1? Not yet, tech-minded. We're still saving up the pennies. We're still saving up the pennies. Maybe in about a month or so, I hope. Depending on how things go here, whatever. As you guys know, super chats are not required. They are appreciated. You may have seen some people's names in green with logos next to them here. Some people with little Zach Talks Tech logos next to them. Those are channel members. So they're supporting the channel, and I appreciate all of them. Something you don't have to do. It absolutely is appreciated. And those dollars go directly back into the channel. In fact, you guys see Street Fighter over here? You guys know how Street Fighter is not lit up? Because this is like an original Street Fighter from Arcade 1. It's not an original Street Fighter. But when Arcade 1-Up came out with these cabinets, the marquees up here, the signs, did not light up. Well, now they have light-up marquees. I recently used some funds from the channel here to purchase that marquee. So that marquee here is actually going to show up later on this week. So thank you to the members and the people that have donated super chats. That pays to upgrade the studio and make things brighter. It's going to be awesome. So the arcades are not going anywhere. They're staying here for sure. And we're going to do the same thing with the ZV-1. The hope is that ZV-1 will become camera number 3 and go over top here, so that you'll get a better view than this, and then I can put the iPhone somewhere else, and then we'll have 4 channels for real. It'll be cool. The iPhone 11 Pro is $899, brand new at T-Mobile, which is my phone carrier. Boom, there you go. Yeah, that's who I think it is too, man. Mecha Godzilla. That's the theory. That's the theory. Zach Talks Godzilla. Godzaka. All right, people. We're 20 minutes into this. We're going to get into this right now. So we're going to talk about... I was perusing. I was looking through YouTube this weekend, and I was just searching Galaxy S21 or S21 Plus. So specifically, this model here, which, like, again, they're the same model, just physical size, okay? The camera sensors and everything are exactly the same. It's just physical size. So I was, like I said, I was perusing the YouTube this weekend, and actually I looked around Facebook as well too to see if there's any Facebook uploads. And there's the usual camera tests and things like that. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my latest video where I went out to the mountains last weekend or a couple weeks ago with the Galaxy S21, go ahead and check it out. It completely died as soon as I uploaded it, but hey. If you want to see some unedited video and unedited photos from the Galaxy S21 Plus, check that out. There's no edits, there's no filters, there's no nothing. Okay, so go check that out. Oh, there we go. One Tech Mind with the $5 soup chat. Thank you, sir. This one's for you.
Show me the money!
We'll also give you one of these.
All right, all right, all right.
And also one of these. Oh, yeah. Thank you. One Tech Money says, kicking the ZV1 fund. Man, thank you. Appreciate that. That goes directly into that fund there to help pay for the ZV1 so we can upgrade things here, bring you guys a better experience at Zach Talks Tech. I'll be using that thing for vlogging and everything like that. And I can't wait to get it. Like, I've done tons of research. The one guy I've been watching videos of watching a lot lately is Joshua Quinzona. Joshua Quinzona. Oh, man. I can't pronounce his last name. You guys know who I'm talking about. But he did a bunch of ZV1 coverage. In fact, he uses it as his main camera for recording. So, you know, and it's got those quick product focuses. So, you know, he says, no problem, man. Really love your streams. Really enjoy your streams. Sorry. That's the same thing. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm dying over here. Retailer Tech says, saying, Godzilla is like as DJ Co said it. Stop it. No, we don't want to go down that road. We don't want to offend anybody, but I hear it. I hear it. Aaron Martin, how you doing, man? Glad you're here. All right, so like I said, I was doing some perusing. I was checking out YouTube, and I was checking out videos. People have done camera tests with this phone, not the Ultra, the regular 21 or 21 Plus. And you know, I kind of came across the normal. Some videos where people tune in things, and you could tell they may have photoshopped or maybe kind of improved kind of things. That's why I'm a big believer that if you're going to do camera tests and whatnot on a device, you know, you should just really show what those photos look like straight up, right? There shouldn't be any edits or anything like that. So the one thing I found though, and this goes with the title of tonight's thread, tonight's stream. The one thing you're not being told about, there's not enough focus on the 64 megapixel telephoto lens and what that means for your photos if you decide to take advantage of it. And you might say to yourself, well, Zach, how do I take advantage of it? Is it not just there to take a photo? Yes, it's there to help take a photo in conjunction with the ultra wide and the regular wide lens. Okay. However, there is a setting on the phone so you can pick just that lens. You can pick just the telephoto lens. But there is one kind of small caveat, and I'm going to show you guys what that is. So to kind of to give you guys a little more visual here of what I'm talking about, I want to share my screen. I'm going to share this screen here. This is from the Samsung website. Okay, let me just pop her in here. There it is. So I mean, this is, you go to the Samsung website and you basically tune in basically your top lens there. So again, we're going to switch this over here so you guys can see here. Your top lens there is your 12 megapixel ultra wide. Then you got your wide angle in the middle, and the bottom one is your telephoto. It doesn't really matter which, where they really are, but that's the placement of them. Okay. Normally, when you take a photo, normally when you launch the camera app, you zoom in, you zoom out, you pick your focus, this and that. You might go into pro mode, and the camera software utilizes all three lenses. Sometimes, depending on what you're doing, obviously, if you're going ultra wide, you're primarily using that ultra wide lens. Okay, depending on what you're doing, some lenses work together. Some of them work together in conjunction with the software. Okay, we're not going to get too technical about it, but that's basically how it really works. You guys really need to stop with the Godzilla stuff. I'm trying to do a show here. And you guys are all going Godzilla in the chat here. It's crazy. Let's just chill for a second. Let's just take a deep breath here. Get it out of your systems. Get it out of your systems. All right. I'm trying to figure out why I had this camera all the way over here. We're going to move this camera over a little bit. And we'll move my Stream Deck up here. And all right. There it is. All right. I didn't want to go, actually, let me see if I can change this for you guys to the ultra wide. See how that looks. All right, it's a little janky here. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop sharing this. But you guys can see the tripod leg. Now, normally I don't have this tripod leg here, but I've changed some things around here in the studio so that I'm actually using what I was using to mount this phone camera number 2, to mount this camera. You guys might have noticed the angle is a little bit closer now. You know, got that Craig Ferguson thing going on. So I want to demonstrate to you guys, you know, how to really take advantage of that. Now I realize why I didn't use this angle. So we need to go back to the wide, just so it's a little bit closer. If I go to the telephoto on the iPhone, it's just a little too close. Yeah. So to give you guys an example of what the telephoto is like, this is what you're looking through right now. What this is right now is the iPhone. Okay. So this, for example, right here, this is your wide, your ultra wide angle. This is your default wide angle. And then your telephoto. Okay. And your telephoto is kind of zoomed in. Okay. We're going to go back to the wide. So the Samsung lenses work very similar. Very, very similar. Okay. Swear I'm not high. Just had chicken, potatoes, and veggies. That's awesome, dude. All right. Now, I'm wondering if I could do this here. Let's just see if I can put myself up in the corner. Oh, you guys can see that? Let me see. Can you guys see me in the bottom left-hand corner there now? There you go. Hi. So I'm in the bottom left-hand corner. We've got you guys here. Okay. So now that we know about the lenses, we know we got ultra wide, we got our wide, and our telephoto. Okay. Again, I'm not going to get into a lot of the details, you know, how things work, but they all work together with the software. Okay. We try to keep things simple here at Zach Talks Tech. So what I did this evening is I took some photos with the camera, and one thing I want to show you guys here. Now, I got to be really careful about showing you guys this because there's location data on here. But if you guys can see right here, that right there is just a regular photo under some really bad lighting. It's 1.66 megabits, okay, 4032 by 3024. That's the default 4:3, okay. Now, if I go to this guy right here, look how much bigger that photo is in terms of size, in terms of data. 10.33 compared to if we go to 1.66. Okay. This photo right here at 10.33, this was taken with the telephoto. And again, you can see the size of it. 9248 by 6936. Now, what does this mean? That just means more data if you wanted to blow up the photo, things like that. Now, the reason I'm not showing you guys the photo through, say, Google Photos here tonight right now and through the phone is because I'm preparing this for my final review. But I really wanted people to be aware that if you want to take advantage of this camera, what you need to do is this. You launch the camera app, okay? Now, by default, you'll usually end up being here. The 3:4 ratio, as you guys can see there. Of course, you can change that to, 16:9 or 9:6 or 1:1, depending on what size. Okay, those are using all three lenses. Okay, these modes right here. When you go to the 64 megapixel high res, right? It says 64. Did you guys see that? Let me just change that again. So if I go to 64 megapixel, it says right there, high resolution. You guys see that? When you go to that, it definitely zooms in. So if you guys look at the box as a reference here, okay, look at the box as a reference. Now if I go to regular 3:4, it brings it out a little bit, right? So be aware there's going to be some cropping going in because of that lens. Also, and this is the biggest thing I wanted to tell you guys, is it needs a lot of light. It really does. Those photos I showed you. And again, we're going to go back here. Camera number 2. It looks good on here. I probably could post it to social media and do some things with it. But honestly, it's not a very good photo because I was under some, I wouldn't say dark, but not the brightest light. Now, I have taken some photos with the 64 megapixel telephoto in some like daytime light, and they look phenomenal. They really look phenomenal. So something I want people to be aware of. Now, Samsung didn't make a big deal about the 64 megapixel telephoto because on the S20 FE, the model before this, basically, it was 8 megapixels. But it definitely does help with clarity and getting some nice high definition photos. I noticed over the weekend when I met a friend last week for coffee, And when I was just standing there, kind of waiting for him out in the cold there, I took a picture of my coffee mug. You guys might, or my Starbucks coffee. You guys might remember this from Twitter. Well, when I went to go take the photo, the software prompted me to switch over to the 64 megapixel to take a nice bokeh photo. And it did that, non-portrait mode, and I got a beautiful photo. In fact, I might actually be able to find that photo for you guys on Twitter. I didn't really queue this up to show you guys, so I'm just thinking of it now. So it's really kind of incredible what the software is doing now, recognizing maybe the situation or whatnot. I mean, maybe it recognizes coffee mugs, I don't know, and things like that. But really, it's really incredible what that telephoto can do on its own. But be aware. So here's the tweet right here. I'm gonna share this with you guys. Here's the tweet. This is from this is from February 2nd. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. So there you go. So that's with the 64 megapixel telephoto. And it says here high red lens. It's supposed to be high res lens. Okay. But really, again, I was outside. It was daylight. Obviously, it was overcast, but you have natural light coming through, and that is not a portrait mode photo. So I did not pick portrait mode for this. I just took the photo with the 64, and you can see it got the edging just perfect, right? Like really, really, really well done. So if you decide to pick up yourself an S21 or 21 Plus, and you're going to use that 64 megapixel to take some really awesome photos, like you want to get that extra detail in there, be aware. You need light. You need lots of light. Not lots of light, but you need decent light. Like I said, I was under our living room where I took those photos of the ice cream cone. It's kind of dark-ish. We keep it kind of low light and everything. So again, I didn't see a lot of people talking about that. So I thought it was very interesting. Again, Samsung kept a lot of their marketing and the presentation this year with the S21 series really kind of straightforward. It was when you went to the Ultra, they really got into kind of a lot of the details and whatnot. Now, I'm assuming that with the extra lenses and the capabilities of the Ultra, maybe you don't need as much light. I don't know that because I don't have an Ultra. Samsung's supposed to be sending me one, hopefully soon. And I'll definitely be testing that against mine. So, something to be aware of. Something to be aware of. Let's go back to the chat. We got Ace Rocks Tech. Sup, y'all? How you doing, Ace? BG Tech Life says he's loving his S21. BG, you have to remind me, did you get the 21, 21 Plus, or the Ultra? I think you went with the Ultra. Let me know. Tech Broccoli. What? Oh, you guys are still talking up there. You guys are being all crazy. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. So, what else is new and exciting? Did you guys hear about this? I should be making a bigger deal about this or highlighting it more, but I put out the tweet the other day. But a guy here in Calgary, so you guys all know that the new iPhone 12 series has more magnets in it because of the new whole MagSafe thing. A guy here in Calgary had something medically trigger that's like in his body because of the magnets and everything, and at first Apple was not going to refund him, and now they are because there's been some press and stuff like that about it. So it's been very interesting. I was thought about doing a thing about that. Like, he didn't have a heart attack or anything, but he said it felt like being tased. So kind of scary there with the magnet kind of thing. Magnet things. BG Tech Live says, just the S21 Phantom Gray. Here's a cup of coffee. Thank you. Where's my buttons? See, I move things around. Thank you, sir. This one's for you.
Show me the money!
We'll give you one more time.
Show me the money!
One more of these.
All right, all right, all right.
And one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, BG Tech Life. I appreciate that. Phantom. Dude, I almost went with that Phantom Gray. That Phantom Gray looks nice. So nice. All the colors this year are really nice. They really good. The gold on the gold on here. Let me switch back to camera number 2. The gold on the S21 with the Phantom purple there. You guys can see the gold kind of peeking through the case here and along the edges. That gold is like perfect. It's like a perfect gold. It's not some weird gold like some companies do. Apple. Ace says, did you guys hear Zach doesn't thank the bus driver in Fortnite? No, man. Why should I thank the bus driver? He's doing his job. I bought a ticket. I'm having so much fun with Fortnite. Yeah, PlayStation 5 and he's playing Fortnite. It runs awesome. I like doing the quests though. It's fun. My son likes doing the rumbles and everything like that. So good times. I got the Predator skin though. It's pretty cool. Defeated the Predator. That was tough though. Everybody else was going after him. Retailer Tech says, I got the S21 Ultra and I'm pretty amazed by the camera so far. Even the 100 times zoom, even though it's not usable, it's still impressive. So it's interesting. So Retailer Tech, if you go back to my video that I released on Friday, and everybody here should go back and watch that video that I released on Friday, I posted video in there of using the 10 times, 20 times, 30 times zoom in video mode and picture mode. 10 times is really good. Really, really, really good. Like, I can't believe how good this is. When you go to 20, it's like, okay. 30, you've got to bring stabilization in. You've got to use a tripod. And I'm only assuming it's probably very similar with yours, especially going up to 100 times. So, yeah. Kyle, it wasn't a pacemaker. It was, man, I really should find the story here. But I don't have my keyboard accessible. It wasn't a pacemaker though. It was it was a medical device that sends electrical shocks to his spine to alleviate pain, and the magnets in the iPhone 12 that he has, the extra magnets, cause it to basically short out or discharge improperly, and yeah, that's what happened. S21 Ultra Brown. That's awesome. BG Tech Life says, I'm watching the stream on it. That Latercase. Yeah, dude, that Latercase. I've got a bit of a history there with Latercase and everything like that. I mean, it's not a bad history. Some people think it is. I did a comparison between them and Pataka about a year and 2 months ago, November of 2019. And at the time, this is not what Latercase looked like. They used to have the open here, but I really like how they covered up the camera module here. I talked about this on Friday. And it's still got that nice premium feel. They added a nice little logo on the inside. The packaging, I'll show you guys over here on camera number 4. The packaging is just like, yeah, like it's a good experience. It's everything that you would expect from like a fellow creator. So really, 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 really impressed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know some people are going to say, oh, the tops and bottoms are open. Keep in mind that this case is very much supposed to be pretty much like a skin, like as thin as possible. And if you're like me and you don't need a lot of protection, like I'm very careful with my devices and whatnot, then, a Latercase, a Pataka case is going to be a good way to go, even a skin from D-Brand or whatever, right? If you don't like a lot of bulk. If you're looking for drop protection, this is not it. Which kind of goes back to your point there, Ace, about the open bottom though. So I understand the hesitation. I don't know if Lou and the Latercase people, if they're going to be doing any sort of drop protection cases. I think they got a really good thing going, in my opinion, with the thin cases here, especially these cyber editions. Like this is really wild, right? What does this button do? All right, cool. Hey, look, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there. All right. Good VB, whether or not Apple continues MagSafe with these medical issues. So, Kyle, like that's the first time I've heard of something. Like there might be other stories out there, and the reason I got exposed to it right away was because it's local here in Calgary. So I watched it on my local news. I'm like, oh my God. Right? How is this not like a national story? It wasn't picked up nationally. It was just picked out west here, and I'm not even sure if you guys heard about it in the United States. So, I mean, it kind of goes outside of what I do here. But I have tweeted about it here and there, and I think people are aware of it. It's as far as I know, it's just the one kind of thing. So, definitely just do a search for like iPhone 12 Calgary, man, and you'll find the story from CTV. So it's pretty crazy. Kyle says, I just got a Latercase for my iPhone 12 Pro Max. Ordered it. One for my S21. Good call, man. You'll like it. I'm impressed with the case. There's your spoiler. If you don't want to watch the review that I'm going to be doing, there you go. But I'll be releasing like a, if you guys remember my first impressions kind of video with you guys on Friday during the stream, I will be releasing like clips of that probably tomorrow. Mixing in with stuff from today, from the stream here. Apple Watch giving me notifications here. Don says, the one screen I've cracked was in a Latercase, but it was my fault. They are really nice to hold. Yep, they are. But anyway, folks, yeah, like I said, I wanted to go over the kind of the camera thing there. Excuse me, I've got that weird tickle in my throat. Jeepers. Yeah, there's a warning somewhere in there. But I guess the complaint was that the man thought, the guy that was affected by all this, thought that there should have been more of a, at the point of sale, hey, Mr. Customer, just so you're aware, there's this, but I mean, legally, I think they've got everything covered. But of course, once the news got kind of caught wind of it, Apple resolved things by refunding it because he actually bought it third party through Best Buy, and Best Buy wouldn't do anything apparently. So Apple did something directly, which is good. I mean, it's good that Apple stepped up and everything, right? I'm actually kind of surprised that Renee Ritchie didn't do a story on this yet. I would be really cool if he did kind of give some more details on everything. Anyway, folks, that's all I really wanted to go over tonight. It's been slow in the tech world. I did see some leaks the other day about the OnePlus 9, the OnePlus 9 Pro, and I think Dave2D did a video on it, and it looks nice. I'm a OnePlus fan. I've done OnePlus phones on this channel before, so if I get my hands on a OnePlus device and the OnePlus devices this year, that would be really cool. Give you guys some reviews and comparisons and first impressions kind of things, because they've been upping their camera game, and I mean the quality keeps on getting better and better with OnePlus. I know some of you guys are OnePlus fans. Don says, have you heard about the new Godzilla movie? Yes, Don, I've heard about the new Godzilla movie. Thanks, man. Thoughts on the S21 price drop? Yeah, I saw that today on Instagram. Someone, Android Stud was put on Instagram. He said, it's already dropped in price. I'm not surprised. I mean, I've always said, if you want a Samsung phone, if you want the newest from Samsung, wait literally 2 or 3 weeks after it comes out, and it will drop in price, whether the carriers do it or third party, whatever. There you go. There you go. Even better price right now, right? Stop it, Don. Stop it. Yeah, Dave2D did do a very good video. It was. Oh, so One Tech Mind said there was also a case here in the U.S. where MagSafe deactivated implanted defibrillator. Whoa. Like, wow. I'm going to have to look into that, man. Deactivated? Wow. That's scary, man. Because the magnets? Man. Oh, yeah. So it's Monday, so I'm assuming most people have had a chance to watch it. We'll go into details like on Wednesday, during Wednesday's stream. As you guys know, I'm streaming Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Same time, all 3 days. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Thoughts on the latest WandaVision, or too early for spoilers? Okay, so my thoughts are this: like, what? Now, first of all, I was one of those people. I was all in from the first episode. A lot of people, including my kids and my wife, everything, were just like, what? It's black and white and did it, what, right? And the second episode, they're like, what? And then by the third episode, I was like, okay, and then, here we are. So I've been all in from the start. I really have been. It's all coming together the way I thought it would. And it's very interesting because if you watch Game of Thrones, now, of course, these two shows are completely different. But Game of Thrones was a very slow burn, right? Game of Thrones had this build up over the course of every season up till about episode 7. And then you knew that episodes 8, 9, and 10, or at least 9 and 10, were just going to be like, right? Everywhere, right? Every season was like that pretty much. right? This is what WandaVision can be like. Now, I don't know how many episodes there is, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm liking the character development. I'm loving the writing. All the Easter eggs are amazing. The way they're introducing characters, existing characters, characters from other places, has been really, so excited, man. So excited about. I love this. And you know what's the best is when this series is over, we roll right into Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, Falcon the Winter Soldier, in my thoughts, it's going to be kind of like a buddy cop show, and it's going to be more like it's going to be more straightforward. It's not going to be one of these thinking things and everything. And also, in my opinion, I can say this: I don't think everything that's happening is under Wanda's control. I don't think she's fully in control. I think there's some mind control going on there. If you know the comic books, you know what I'm talking about. If they're actually really borrowing from them, which looks like they are, I don't think Wanda's completely in control. I don't think she's completely the bad guy. I really don't. I was in Detroit. Okay. Godzilla and Kong team up to beat Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, that's the theory, apparently. That's the theory. WandaVision's awesome. We watch it every Friday after the kids get home from school. Like, I know it comes out like Thursday night, and I'm usually up late anyway, but I've been waiting. Yeah, WandaVision did get real. For real, dude. Oh, listen to this. Don Coven says, my dad's defibrillator went off accidentally going down the highway to Merritt at 120 clicks an hour. That's around 80. I think that's around 90 miles an hour, I think. Maybe 85. That's a major issue if it's setting off medical devices. He was okay, by the way, but thank God for the cement barriers. Jeez, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Schitt's Creek's a good show. If you're not watching Schitt's Creek, if you have Netflix, get on that. You'll like that show, I promise you. First 2 seasons are kind of dry, but it's a lot of character development. But after that, it takes off. Like, it's a good show. It's a really, really good show. Dan Levy, Eugene Levy's son, hosted SNL this past weekend. He was really good in it. I like it, man. He used to host MTV Canada. So I'm ready for Loki. Yeah, I keep on forgetting that there's a Loki series. Keep on forgetting that that's coming up. I mean, we got the. At this point, I'm just like, now you guys all know this. Netflix recently put up the prices of things, right? Recently introduced another $2 on top, and I'm going, why? Like, what's on here? I've been watching nothing but Disney Plus for the last month and a half. Really, seriously. Excuse me. So, seriously, I'm on the fence right now about canceling the Netflix. I don't know, man. You know, Black Widow should have came out on demand by now. Really, it's just that was supposed to come out like a year and a half ago, man. Right? All right, people. Is BG Tech Life still here? BG Tech Life, are you still here? BG Tech Life, make yourself known. Is BG Tech Life still here? I bet he took off. It's all good. We'll give him another second here. Going through the rest of these comments here. All right. One Tech Mind. One Tech Mind. Are you still here? Oh, there he is. One Tech Minds. He says, hardly any reason for me to watch Netflix in the U.S. with The Office gone. Dude, The Office. I could never get into The Office. Seriously, I watched the first 1.5 seasons. I couldn't even get through season 2. I'm just like, this is... And like, I like Steve Carell and all those guys that are on that show. But anyway, One Tech Mind. I have a question for you. One Tech Mind. I have a question for you. First of all, one more last look at the Galaxy S21 Plus in the Latercase here. Don't listen to these people, One Tech Mind. Say it ain't so, Zach. One Tech Mind, I got a question for you. Do you want to see the robot or the water driveway? One Tech Mind. The robot or the water driveway? Don't let these people influence you, man. Gino says both. Yeah, I guess I could just appease everybody and just play both, right? We'll let One Tech Mind pick pick the first one though. Which one first, One Tech Mind? The water driveway or the robot? Choose both so you don't have a chat riot. I didn't think you guys are that angry at each other. Is he gonna make his decision? He's slow on the gun here. Which one do you want first? Water driveway all the way. Okay, so he wants the water driveway first, and then we'll do the robot. All right, I appreciate you guys all being here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if you haven't hit the like button, then hit the like button. And if you haven't watched the video from Friday, it's the video where I go out to the mountains. The thumbnail says, "Can it vlog?" Go ahead and check that out. Leave a comment and all that kind of good stuff. And I will catch you guys Wednesday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern again. And for another stream, we'll talk about all sorts of good stuff, the topic of the day, etc., etc. Appreciate you guys all being here tonight, all the members, all the super chats, everything. Love your faces. Where's the water driveway? There it is. Take care. Cheers.